Greetings, fellow Imperial citizenry, or friends alike. Today we will be reading the second chapter of Talarn. Now, war is the death of rationality. Only in retrospect do events seem driven by choice and judgment. Those who fight rarely know why they fight. And those that command them rarely see clearly enough to make any true choices besides saying, we fight them here because this is where we are. Aedulos, servant militant to the imperial court. Destruction is not obliteration. When we destroy, we create. Break a sheet of glass and you create sharp edges. Aphorism of Gobenal Blade Clans, Terra. Age unknown. So like that, I'm assuming it's pre-unification. Speak to me of the kingdoms we made amongst the stars. No, we will not speak of those dead places, of their coverings of night and their quieted songs. Speak to me of greatness which was ours. No, we will not speak of dry teeth rattling in dead mouths. Speak to me of peace that will be ours again. No, we will not speak of the silence that will come. Song of lament at fall of night, talarn, latter era. The remakers of Talarn arrived like driftwood carried on a breaking wave. 1,000 ships tumbling into space from nowhere, first one spinning end over end, and then a second, and then hundreds. They rolled in the starlight ectoplasm, melting from their hulls. They were all were warships of the 4th Legion, the Iron Warriors. They were not graceful galleons of war, but slab-hulled world breakers, armoured and pitted plates, their flanks and spine nests for guns and launch bays. The Iron Blood arrived last, thrusters firing down the length of its hull as soon as it tasted real space. The great ship shook as it forced itself into a controlled arc of flight, the superstructure, engine vents glowing white with heat. It ploughed a path through its scattered fleet. Some of the smaller ships managed to regain control enough to move out of its path, but not all could escape. The purity of fire spiraled into the Iron Blood's path. The great battle barge prow hit the torpedo destroyer like a hammer, and the smaller ship burst into ragged chunks, its plasma reactor rupturing in a sphere of blue hot matter. The Iron Blood broke through the wreckage, its armour glowing briefly under the fire's touch. It slid to stillness and lay in the darkness, its engines dimming like the eyes of a tired man. Slowly, the scattered ships formed around it. Signals began to crawl amongst the stars. I'm busy! And orders and demands for data began to flow. Order returned to the fleet. Sensors rolled across the void, searching, judging. In the star-pricked sphere of space, one star burned brighter than all the rest. At this range, the naked eye saw it as a small glowing coin. Around that star, its planets waited, unknowing of their future, sleeping peacefully in the cold wrapping of space. Slowly, like a great beast rising from sleep, the fleet turned its prows towards the star, and 1,000 ships went to murder a civilization. Now, I'm going to post another video like this later on, but this is going to be chapter 1 to read next, because that was a prelude. But I'm going to have to cut this one short, because inconsiderate people don't know when to call. But anyway, I'm going to probably post that later. And we're going to have a longer video later on. But until then, be at peace, my friends.